The autumn wind whispered through the trees, sending golden leaves dancing through the quiet street. The scent of cinnamon apples and burning wood filled the crisp evening air. As Lily pulled her knitted shawl a little tighter around her shoulders. Tonight was Halloween, and instead of venturing out into the chilly night, she had chosen to spend it just as she liked, in the warmth of her little cottage, with her cat, Whiskers, and a steaming cup of spiced cider. The living room was bathed in the soft glow of pumpkin lanterns, their carved faces flickering playfully. A fire crackled in the hearth, casting long, dancing shadows across the walls, and the scent of freshly baked pumpkin bread lingered in the air. Whiskers curled up on the windowsill, his tail twitching as he watched the occasional trick-or-treater pass by. Lily settled into her favourite armchair, an old quilt draped over her lap. In her hands was a worn, leather-bound book, a collection of classic ghost stories that she read every year on this night. She smiled as she flipped to her favourite tale, letting the words transport her to a world of misty moors and whispering spirits. A sudden gust of wind rattled the window, and Whisker's ears perked up. Lily glanced outside. The street was quiet now, save for the swaying branches of the ancient oak that stood in her front yard. She chuckled softly, reaching for a cinnamon sugar cookie from the tray beside her. Just as she was about to take a bite, a soft knock sounded at the door. She hesitated. It was late for trick-or-treaters, and she hadn't been expecting anyone. Whiskers jumped down from the windowsill and padded over to the door, his tail flicking curiously. Lily stood, her slippers making no sound on the wooden floor. She opened the door just a crack, peering out into the night. Nothing. Only the rustling leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. Smiling to herself, she shook her head. Must have been the wind, she murmured, closing the door and latching it. As she turned back to her chair, she paused. Sitting neatly on the side table, next to her cider, was a tiny, perfectly round pumpkin that hadn't been there before. Whiskers leapt onto the table and sniffed it, his whiskers twitching. Lily picked it up, rolling it in her hands. It was cool to the touch, but there was something warm about it, something almost magical. She laughed softly, setting the pumpkin back down. "Happy Halloween, Whiskers," she whispered, scratching behind his ears. With a contented sigh, she sank back into her chair, the warmth of the fire and the comfort of the moment wrapping around her like a spell. Outside, the wind howled once more, carrying with it the secrets of the night. And inside, Lily turned the page and read on, the little pumpkin glowing softly beside her.